Hi guys. Yes, it's been a while. I have been missing, but today I'm going to, once I find my paper cutter, which I don't know where I put it, I am going to show you 2 ways to make a pocket tag and journaling card, but I'm going to show you how to make one for your junk journal or your journal, and I'm going to show you how you can do it also in your planner. If this is something that you would like to see, hang on. We're going to go for a ride and we're going to try to figure this out. But one, I lost my paper dimensions. I think they're right here. Let me see. Did I write my paper? Yes, I did. I write them here, which is good. I have those. I have a paper trimmer. I really do. And of course, I turn the camera on. I am not ready to film because I'm missing my paper cutter. Well, I guess because I'm missing my paper cutter and I don't know what I'm doing, once again, we will do this as if you didn't have a paper trimmer. We're going to start with the journaling first because, oh, I gotta put a little bit more glue down there just because that came up. I took a Stouffer's single person macaroni and cheese box, something similar to this. Here, this is pizza rolls, but I took this like this. I broke it down like this. I cut these little flappers off. Hold on, I'll show you. Like this. I call them flappers. They're not really flappers, but you can use your paper trimmer or your scissors if you had your paper trimmer like I should have. I should have found it before I started this, but I did not. So there's that. You cut it all down like this. These boxes, like cereal boxes, these boxes, anything like this is good for anything. I'm actually going to save this box because as I was cutting it out, I noticed it had a spine and it's perfect for a mini journal, so I'm going to save it for that. But I wanted to show you how you cut it off, and I'm probably going to collage on it, but you take your papers. I don't want to collage on here because I don't know what I want to put on there. So, but let me get these out of the way so they're not in our way. You would collage on them and they would come out like this. You can use any glue that your heart desires. If you want to use art glitter glue, which is what I'm using here, if you want to use a glue stick, if you want to use Elmer's glue, use whatever your little heart desires. So we're going to put that off to the side. Then I'm going to slide this up like this, and hopefully we're still in frame. This box in particular, when it was open, come out to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 inches. So with this 11 inches, I'm going to make one 2-inch tag, a 5x7 journaling card, and 2 pockets that are 4 inches. I will put these dimensions down in the description box below so that anybody that wants them, they're there. I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to put it right here at the 2-inch mark. I'm going to grab my handy dandy pencil because I can find my handy dandy pencil, surprisingly. And we are going to just make a pencil mark here so I have a spot to cut. And then from there, I'm going to go over 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to count them because my ones and that's way over on the other side of my desk, and I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. So that's why we're going to do it like this. And then we're going to do this. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 left, 4 inches. So then I'm going to turn this like this so that I can see what I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3.5. 1, 2, 3.5. I'm going to put my pencil line like this, and that makes my 2 pockets. I have to remember to write that 4 and 3.5. Okay, but I want you to remember that when you take and you get your box, and these measurements are not the same. Like, if your box is not the same size as my box was, you are not going to be able to measure them out like I did and have the same sizes. So you have to keep that in mind when you're doing things like this, because you don't know the sizes of things. And I think my one pocket's a little bit bigger than the other, maybe. No, maybe not. So there's our tag, there's our journaling card, these are our pockets. So what I want to do is, on this journaling card, I want to put this as a pocket on here like that. So we're going to set that one aside. I'm going to try out my new 1.5-inch punch that I bought yesterday to put my little divot here, if it'll go. There's so many layers here, it might not work. There we go. It's just a little divot, which is okay. I am going to ink because I am an inker. I just have to decide what color ink I want to use. So let's see, what do we got here? I think this Victorian Velvet's going to look good, so we'll use that. And then I'm going to grab my little dauber. You do not have to ink. That is not a requirement in order to make these, because one, I like to ink because it catches your boo-boos, because not everybody's perfect when they junk journal. Not everybody is at the same level when they junk journal. So don't ever feel that because you can't do what I'm showing you at this time that you can't do it, because I was the same way when I started junk journaling. I was like, I can't do that. I can't make that. And then once you start following along with the videos and doing the videos, like, it makes it really, really easy. I've made things that I never thought or dreamed of being able to make. So you can do it. I'm here to tell you that no matter what you think you can't do, you might not get it the first time or the second time. You might throw it in the garbage a few times. I've done that. Oh, I've done that. Or I didn't like something that I made. But you know what? I've held on to it because at the end of the day, I can always go back and look at that. I think my tag's going to hang out just a little bit more than it should, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to show you an easy way to make your corners match. There's a few ways to do that. Yes, my journaling card will have a little bend in it, but my corners will be the same. You bend it in half and then you snip it. This cardboard that I'm cutting through is a little stiff, so you snip it where you want to snip it, and then see how your corners match right here, and then you stick it in your tag in like this. These here you don't need, so you can throw them away, but I want to put some decoration on this and I don't know what I want to put on there. So at this time, this is how you make a pocket a journaling card and a tag. This, what I'm working with right here to show you how to do this before I cut it, that was called a master board, and you can make it on anything. You can use cardstock. You can use a box like I did. You can use anything that you want to use. You don't have to make it like this either. You don't even have to put the pockets on there. You can put the divot in like this if you're smarter than the thing like I am. I am not today. I do not have my act together today one bit, so. And that won't cut that. I don't know why it won't cut that, but it's making me mad because it won't cut that. Let's see if we go in a little farther, if it'll. Nope. It won't cut through it. Okay, so it did leave an impression, so I'll be able to take my scissors. This is another way, if you don't have a punch, that you can get a hole or a divot in something. You can do it like this. And then let me just reach for my journal that I'm working in. This is my chunky monkey at the top at the moment. I do have to make another one. She does not have a name, but she has a pretty big gator mouth. So you have this like this. You can put your pocket like this, and then you'd be able to take a tag or a journaling card. A journaling card won't fit in that particular pocket, but you can put your tag. You can decorate it. Let me see if I have some examples in here to show you of what I would be talking about. I don't know if I have any pockets in here. I probably should put some pockets. Like here, I didn't use a pocket like this. I used a digital, and there's an envelope. It's a file folder, and I just glued it and made a pocket. You can do that. Here's a pocket here. You can layer stuff over your pockets. Yeah, you can. This is a pocket here, and then you stick your tags in your pockets like that. I love this digital. This is one of my favorite digitals. No, I did not film this, but you could pick this up at Steph's Design Space. I'll leave that link down below. This is another pocket that you can do anything with pockets. Pockets are a really, really big thing in the junk journal community, so that's why I thought I would show you. And now I have a matching set for here, and then I have an extra one. While I have my ink out, I'm going to ink around it. I'm not going to decorate these other than ink them when I go off camera, which I'm probably off camera right now because, you know, I can't stay in frame. This is what happens. So maybe I should move over a little bit. Later on, I will ink, or not ink them, but decorate them to what I want to decorate them for, or what I plan on using them for, because I can use them for different things. Now, we're going to go over to these. This is a tag that I bought at Michael's. This is a playing card, a simple playing card. And then, you know how you order stickers from the planner community, and some of the shops use the stickers. Well, this particular one is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. That's Molly. You can use these if you want, like say you have 4 or 5 of the same ones. If you want to use these so that they're not just laying around, you can make them a tip-in. A tip-in with either a paper clip like this, so that you can clip it here and it doesn't infringe on your planner spread, or you can take some washi and put it on your page like this, and then the washi goes along the edge here. I will grab some washi and show you what I mean so that you're not confused. Let's grab some Molly washi because this is a Molly journaling card. So you would take it I personally take my journaling cards when I do this. I take it and I put my washi tape at halfway. And then I cut it like that. So it's like this. So you have like a sticky part here. And then you go over to your page. And you grab your page like this. And you bring your journaling card right to the edge of the page. And then you just fold this over. So when you fold this over, it makes a hinge. And then you can flip it out and you have more writing space. Well, I didn't really match that up very well. Let me try and match this up a little better because I can do better work than that. There we go. And then it's like this. So then say you have a really busy week or something really big happened and you want to write about it. You have all this extra space. It brings an extra page to your planner. Or if you have a memory you want to keep but you don't want it to show when you take the photos, you use one of these, you flip it over and it's on the back. Then over here with this, you have the playing card, right? And you have it all fancy. I didn't make this one fancy because I don't know what I'm doing with this spread. So you put it like this on your thing. And then you can use glue. I don't use glue in my planner. I personally use, right now I'm using the Elmer's tape runner tape. You can use Tombow. You can use whatever. You can even use the sticker tape pages. So you have this here, right? And you want to write a to-do list or a thankful list or a gratitude list, or it's Christmas time and you got some happy mail and you want to document your happy mail. You can take one of these tags or anything that's small after this is glued down to the page and you can just stick it in there like this. Say you don't want this here, but for some reason you really like this tip out idea and you want to put it on your tip out. So you glue it to your tip out and then you have a pocket to stick whatever you want to stick in there. If you want to stick tag in there, if you want to stick a note that you got or something like that, you have all of this space. Just because something says, I want to make this really, really clear. Just because something says digi doesn't mean you can't use it in your planner. Just because something says digital doesn't mean you can't use it in your planner. If you want to add pages to your planner, you can add pages to your planner just like you add them to your journal. You can take a full page if you want to, like this. Fold it like this. Stick it here and flip it out and you've added an extra page. You add it the same way you would add one of these. There is so many possibilities. The canvas is blank. You do you, and that's all that there really is. And I would really like to you can even put this on the front and put a tag in here. Like, there's so much that you can do. So you want to know how you can cover this because you're not a junk journaler. All right, I hear you. I hear you. You are a planner, so that means you do have washi tape. So I'm just gonna grab, for demonstration purposes, I'm just gonna grab this wide washi tape because it'll cover it quickly. So you're like, well, I want to use the playing card in my planner, but the playing card, I don't like the background that's on it, and I don't like this, and I don't like that. Well, Sassy is here to show you that you don't have to be limited. Just because you don't have the brads and you don't have the eyelets, and because you're a planner, well, planners can still put junk journaling stuff in their planners also. I'm here to tell you that. I learned, yes, my washi tape is a little bigger than what it needs to be, but I'm just folding it over the edges for demonstration purposes. So then we have a nifty little pocket. I just have to cut this so that we still have the thumb hole. You don't even have to cut the thumb hole. I just like to cut the thumb hole because it shows that it's a pocket. So we have this. We can put it here. 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 And then you have this tag. Say you have this tag and you're like, I don't know what I want to do with this tag. I like it, but I don't like it white. I want to put something on the front of it, and I don't know what I want to put on the front of it. Alright. Of course I'm using the same washi that I just used, but that's fine. Because like I said, this is just demonstration. I'm not doing a actual spread. That's why I used the washi tape for that. Actually, yeah, I can leave that like that. So you have writing space on the back. Yes, I infringed on some of it with the washi, but that's good. That's fine. And then you're like, well, Sassy, you put washi tape on there, and now what do I do with it? Alright, well, I'm pretty sure that everybody that plans has one of these. Yeah, they're called reusable sticker books. If you don't have one, you really need to have one in your life. So stop by Coco and Fluff and grab one from her, because she has amazing amazing albums. So let's say alright, we just had 4th of July. Yeah, it doesn't really go with this, but we just had the 4th of July. So we put the 4th of July on there. Alright? Then we're like, well, how about one of these? So we could write about something that happened that day. Alright, not a problem. We can do that. Oh, look, there's a 4th of July sticker that we had that we didn't know we had. So we could flip this over on the back, and if we watched a movie or something, we can put it there to document it. Sassy, I think you might be onto something here. Oh, wait. It's 4th of July, and we went on a camping trip, and I want to write about the camping trip that I had. Oh, well, there's a luggage. We can write about that. Oh, wait. We're gonna go on the 4th of July. We're gonna go outside, and we're going to catch some rays. So we're gonna talk about where we went there. Oh, and over here, look at this. We went on a picnic and a hike and a camping trip. Not that I did any of that stuff, but it sounded good. Oh, but we're going to decorate this up a little bit, because we are going to have we're going on a camping trip, imaginary one in my planner anyways. So we decorated that up, and then we went like this. So I can now pull this out, write what beach I went to catch some rays, write about my camping trip, and if I went to watch a movie. Oh, but along the way, we had fishing, and we built a sand castle, and we went to the beach. All right, I hear you. So on the back of this, I want to put a picture of the beach day. I want to put a picture of the sandcastle I built, and I'm going to put a picture of the fish that I caught. Yeah, they're all imaginary. I can't draw any of them, so yeah, they won't be drawn there. So we did that. Oh, but you want me to fancy it up a little bit so you can see what it looks like when it's fancy. All right, I hear you. So it's fancy. I'm sure we all have stickers that we can do this with. I'm sure of that. We don't have to just junk journal. Look at, and then we close that up, and we have this, and we have this over here. And when we open this up, we have photos of our beach day, our sandcastle we built, and the fishing trip we took when we went on this imaginary camping trip. So it's just a way to add some character to your planner, personalize you, and you can even use these. Say you're just getting into junk journaling, and my corner keeps coming up here, so I gotta fix that. But say you're just getting into junk journaling and you discovered a master board. Huh, that's not bad. So I put my masterboard here and I make my masterboard a flip out, and I can decorate the back of this because it's a flip out. I have my pocket where I can stick my notes. I made a fancy tag, but I don't know what I want to put on this fancy tag. Well, you can always take and put, like I did with this one, you can put your boxes, or if you watched a movie or anything like that. And it's not always dark paper. Whatever you choose, you can do. So with that being said, I hope you like my 2 ways of using junk journal items in your junk journal and in your planner. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that notification bell because you never want to miss a video. Stay tuned because I will be coming with plenty more tutorials and things to do in your planner and your junk journal. If you haven't heard, Sassy Turtle Plans over on Facebook has changed to Craft and Create with Sassy. If you'd like to be a member of this and join the fun, the link will be down below as always. I will link any information that I need to link or that I have shown in the description box. And as Bubba would say, make sure you play with your papers and you have fun and be creative. Have a fantastic day. Bye.